Hi guys, hello, hopping here. This is day 3 of our Kickstart training, and I just want to say welcome everyone new that joins, and any existing BIs that are revamping their business at all, whoever, hello. And tag your friend. I feel like I'm on my own live. Tag your friends. Tag your team. I'm just going to tag as much people as Facebook lets me. And then we'll get started, and I'll give it a few minutes for people to hop on, for you guys to tag your team, and you know the drill. So tonight I'm going to be discussing like how to balance this business along with working full time, because your girl works full time. So not by my choice, but that's why I'm doing this opportunity. So I cannot wait to get into all the details about how I manage my time, how I do this business while having like a crazy schedule, and you know. So I'm just tagging as many people as Facebook lets me, and I'll give it some time for you guys to share this into any team chats that need to be shared into, for you to tag your teams. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I am on my iPad because I wanted my phone for reference purposes. So I feel like Facebook just lets you tag like 5,000 people. So I'm like, my hand's getting tired over here. All right, I'm done. That is what it is. Hello, Susan. Hi, Brenda. Revamp here. That is right. Hi, Tasha. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Denise. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Naomi. I'm doing 2 jobs and pharmacy. Oh my gosh. That's just crazy. I only do 1 job, but I get it. I'm good. Okay, good. Hi, Tara. Hi, Allison. Hi, Cassie. Okay, so most people, I gave it a few minutes. It's okay, because you can always catch the replay on here as well. So it's all good. So I have so much information. I was like thinking and like going over my last live that I did in 1 job, but 12 hours a day. Dang. So if you work a full-time job, part-time job, whatever that is, drop it in the comments. If you do, what do you do? Just tell me. Hi, Kate. How are you? Because I just want to say, any of you guys that that you have a full-time job or a part-time job other than pharmacy and do pharmacy, I applaud you. Clap my hands for you. I know how hard it is. I work 9 to 6. I just want to say, that is just awesome. You're a school psychologist. Yes, full time. So throw up some hearts for all you guys, because that is just awesome, because you guys joined and you didn't give that excuse of, I don't have enough time. Because I get that a lot. I know, like, people, when you guys talk to, potential people, you've heard, I don't have enough time. That's just another excuse in the books, because let me tell you, you do have enough time, and it's just another excuse. So every one of you guys that are here that do have a part-time, full-time job and doing pharmacy, you decided not to have an excuse and had a reason why you joined pharmacy and joined this opportunity. So I applaud you. Okay. So I'm always like trying to read comments, because what I do in my own lives, but I'm going to try to ignore it for right now, because I will get kind of scatterbrained. So if you do have any questions at all, drop them in the comments. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. So what I'm just kind of go over is like times to like how to manage your time, because if you do work full-time, part-time, whatever it is, and do this business, it's a lot. It is a lot. And there's only there's 24 hours in a day, but we're sleeping some of that time. So we only have like 12 hours in a day. I feel like I'm horrible at math. So anyway, so you only have a certain amount of time, and we all wish that we have more time in our day. But being that, I work 9 to 6, I don't have those times. Hi, Anna. Hi, Sarah. So most people that also work full-time also do this business as well. So you're not alone. If you have a full-time job, part-time job, you're not alone. People join this opportunity because they either I want to quit my full-time job because I'm tired of that. I want to replace my income here at pharmacy. And whether what your goal is if it's the same thing or if it's just a little side income, whatever that is, your goal does matter. And, you know, see, I always lose track where I'm going with this, but you can do it and you can totally make this work, but you have to be committed. You have to be committed to your goal. It is hard working full-time, part-time. And if you're not committed to your goal here with your pharmacy business, it's really hard because you can say something and you cannot, like, I'm going to talk about like schedule too. So if you don't put things in motion into place with a schedule, then it's hard and it doesn't really, the outcome doesn't really work, if that makes sense. So you have to be committed. If it's important to you, it will happen. So when you set those goals, that will, it's like a mental thing too. Like when you set those goals and you know exactly what you have in your head, you're like, okay, I know what I have to do. And I know Ashley will be talking later in this week about some daily tasks, like daily income producing activities. So I kind of like have some, but I'm not gonna tell you everything. I'll let Ashley tell you that, but I'm gonna kind of go over like what I do. And I think what's also important when you do work full-time or part-time is to plan out your time. I work 9 to 6, so you have to take either divots like in your lunch break or in the morning or at night and do stuff in those times that you have available and that you're free. Because, you know, I work 9 to 6, but I work at a desktop, so sometimes it is easier for me to like look at my phone and stuff. But other than that, so there's going to be times when you are feeling really tired after work. Let me tell you, I go live at night at 8 o'clock. And do you think I want to go live at 8 o'clock on my scheduled days that I have? No, some days I'm kind of like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. But it's kind of, you have to push forward and you have to do it. And I have a schedule for my lives. So I go live, I think it was like Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So those are my 3 scheduled days. Having a schedule for your lives is super important if you do lives, or just the schedule for your videos that you post. You're tired all the time. And I could assume with that, all your jobs, and I mean, me too. Like, I'm exhausted and I feel like I just sit at a desk and I'm still tired. But, so I have 3 scheduled days that I am set to go live on. And there's days that I'm just like, I had a bad day at work. I'm exhausted. I literally was just laying on my bed before this live. And I come home, I make dinner, and I go live. That's my night, and that's the other night. And then I go to bed and wake up and do it again. So I only have small pockets of time. Before this live, I was laying on my bed and I was about to fall asleep. And I was like, okay, Megan, I have to get up because I want to show up and like help you guys, help my team and everything. So it's just, like I said, if it matters to you and it's important to you, it will happen. It's going to happen. I'm jealous, Naomi. Okay. So I have my three scheduled times. So it's important to have those scheduled times. So important. I know you've heard my Aunt Mary say that. Sorry, I'm going to call her Aunt Mary just because that's her name for me. Hi, Vanessa. So that's very important if you do live, set those schedules. And if you need like an accountability partner, imagine you're like, where's Megan? I know. I wouldn't do that. I would set an alarm. If you need an accountability partner for that, grab like someone on your sideline, a sideline sister, someone an upline, downline, whoever that is. Grab an accountability partner and be like, let's do this together. Let's keep each other accountable and, have kind of like a live schedule. Maybe I did this with my aunt in the beginning. We went opposite days of each other and we'd always be like, one person probably like, oh my God, I'm so tired after today. I don't want to do it. And the other person would be like, no, go live, do it. So having that schedule, and now that I've had that schedule and I keep doing it, when I miss a day, I have anxiety and I'm like thrown off because I know that I don't have a lot of time. I am busy at my workplace 9 to 6, so it's not like we do still do that too. So it's not like I can just jump on a live or later in the morning, after lunch. I can't do that because I can't. So that's why I have to set a certain time that I'm going live. No, I don't want to go live at night, but it is what it is for me and my business, and I want to grow. For making my lives long, I've had a hard time going past 5 minutes. I think Shaylee will be going over some live things as well, but honestly, it's just be yourself. Be your authentic self, and maybe just do a fun makeup look and talk and explain exactly what you're doing. Or if you just want to make coffee, you can do that as well. But lives don't have to be super long either. Okay, so we're going to talk, how to be like efficient with your time. So I'm going to kind of go over, I'm only like good with going over kind of what like I do. So I'm going to kind of explain it to you in a way. So I wake up and I have my alarm set. Like, I want to say, I have a lot of alarms, but I have my alarm set for an hour before I actually have to actually get out of bed to start getting ready for work. And in that time, you should do the same. Like, if you do work full time and you want to make time for stuff, set an alarm hour before you have to like get out of bed so you have time to do stuff. So whether it's personal development, whether it's I wake up and say happy birthdays to people, like go down my list and say happy birthday to everyone, whether it's answering messages, posting in my team, whatever that is, I like have that hour to do that. And also what I do as well. So I'm like big and also posting a lot of like motivational positive stuff on my Facebook because I want my brand kind of to be like a positive thing, especially with everything going on in the world. You kind of want to shed some light and have some positivity out there. So I'm going to give you a tip on how to do this and how I do this when I'm posting on Facebook. So I'm a night owl, and I kind of like to set things up in my mind. I am more like in my mind I have it, but if you are someone that has to have it written down on paper, write it down on paper. If you're someone that has to have a calendar and keep track, have a calendar. If you're someone that has to like schedule out your times in your calendar on your phone, do that if that's going to help you. Stick to that. I'm kind of all in my mind, and I'm like, okay, from this time to this time, I'll do that. That's just how I personally work. But I know I've said this a couple times, but I know there's a lot of people that every time I say it, they're like, I didn't know that. So I stress if I don't have a post on my Facebook each day when it goes to like, 2 days ago, and that was my most recent post. I'm like, no, I need to put something up there. So at night, I like to throw up motivational posts like in the morning. So at night, I'll decide what I'm going to post, whether, this is all me, but it's all just kind of depends, kind of like a tip. So I'll get my picture ready, what I want to post in the morning, and I'll type out what I want to post in the morning. And all you have to do is hit, so on Facebook, obviously, you hit the photo, and I'll just chose a photo, and I totally was taking selfies before here, so it's all cool. But I'll put a photo, and then I'll type whatever, a motivational thing, whatever that is. And then once you like type what you need to type, all you have to do is hit the X and then hit save draft. So I just saved my draft on my wall because I'm not really a morning person. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to do my couple things that I do, but I'm going to want to get out of bed and start getting ready for work. So I don't have a lot of time to sit there and think exactly what I'm going to type out. So all I got to do when I go back in the morning, I'm going to hit photo and look at your post is right still there. As long as you don't shut off your Facebook, as long as you don't log out of your Facebook or completely turn off your phone, your post will still be there. Where does that go when you go to post? So this goes right on my main wall. So that's right. Hi, Alyssa. That's right exactly on my main wall. I'm going literally on my main wall and hitting photo. At night, I'll pick the photo, I'll type whatever, and then I will hit the X and then hit save draft, and it will be exactly, it's not going to post until the morning when you hit photo, and then you could hit post. So that's something, it only lets you do that. I figured that out because I'm just like, that saved me a lot of time. I would have that, thanks Helen, I would have that right at night prepared, so all I do is wake up and hit post. Less thinking in the morning because I am not a morning person. Okay, so that was just like one tip that I found that like really helped me with my posting in the morning. So like I said, I'll wake up, set your alarm an hour early, do what you gotta do with daily methods of operation, whatever that's called. Okay, And then, so I don't know what you guys do for work. I know you did put it in the comments, but if you are too busy at work and you can't have your ear pods in, maybe on your way to work, listen to some motivational stuff, some podcasts too. I am a big person. I listen to Jessie Lee's, you're not a morning person either, me either. So I listen to Jessie Lee's podcast a lot. I think they're all played on her podcast for me. I sit at work with my earbuds in and just have her podcast going. I've also listened to, what was his name? Because he has also good ideas, Rob Sperry. So I've also listened to Rob Sperry. So I have those podcasts and I will just put them in my ear at work and listen to that. And that's your mindset stuff, which is also, I think Christine will be talking about later. So that's also important in your business as well. If you're not able to do that at work, throw it on in your car, on the way to work, on your way home. You know, those are the little pockets of time throughout your day that you do have that you can kind of sneak something in to help your business. I have to be at work at 6:40. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Oh, God bless your soul. Okay. So I know everyone that works has a lunch break. Hopefully that you have a lunch break. So I have an hour of lunch. Some people may only have 30 minutes of lunch, whatever that is. That's a big pocket of time in your day to do something. So take advantage of that. That's important. You know, you're working full time. That break, I know you want to, relax, stress out from work. Yes. Eat your food, but also answer any messages you have. I sometimes will post in the morning like of any bundles and stuff in my VIP, and if I have to like answer to them, hook anybody up with those, I will do that during my lunch. Oh God, Naomi, you're starting overnights. Oh wow, Tara. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can do that on your lunch break. So take advantage of those times. Prepare posts, I said by laying in bed. I also schedule posts in my VIP. Hi, Denise. So I did in my VIP, I did like a Christmas in July thing. So in your VIP, you can schedule a bunch of posts, not just one post, a bunch. So take advantage of that. I've done that in the morning, every morning, and it's kind of funny because when I do it, I have some family members be like, are you really up at 7 in the morning? No, I'm not. My posts are literally scheduled in my VIP. So you just hit like, you plan what you do and you can, I'm trying to find it. But when you do post something in your VIP, you can just hit the photo, done, type whatever, and then like above is a scheduled thing. So you can schedule it. And I scheduled out 10 days worth of posts. Hi, Ruth. I scheduled all those posts. So when I was at work, those posts were just going through. And what I did, if anybody commented on any of those posts in my VIP, during my lunch break, I would answer them and I would message them and I would hook them up. It's just making it easier. What's the saying? Work smarter, not harder. And that's like the really big concept here when you do work full-time and trying to manage this business. And like I said, I give everyone full props because it is hard. It is hard, but it's so doable. So that is super important. Make a schedule for your lives. That's super important. I also take a bunch of smarter, not harder. That's right. I also, in the weekends, if I do get ready and I do put on like a makeup, I sometimes will make TikToks and then I'll change my clothes and make another TikTok, or I'll take pictures, change my lipstick, change your shirt. You know, if you have time on the weekend, do that. After your lives during the week, take pictures so you have that content for during the week to schedule it out. So it's doable, fun, and it totally is. And to be honest, doing this is more enjoyable than my full-time job. I would rather do this than my full-time corporate 9-to-6 job. Like, I'm not about that life. So having those pictures of you in different outfits and stuff, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know exactly when you took those. So you just change it, do it up, throw some glasses on, some lipsticks, whatever that is, and put it up there. Use that as content. Take a bunch of before and after photos. Can you post that throughout the week? It's all about having that content and then utilizing that throughout the week when you don't have time at work and scheduling those posts in the morning. Now I'm going to give you another tip that to use when scheduling posts, because on your main wall you can only do that save to draft once. Exactly. Change your outfits, throw your hair in a ponytail, bun, put on, I got some fun ponies, do it up. Yes, we're gonna, because I just cannot with the corporate world these days. Okay, so there's an app that I use. It's called Trello. There's nothing in it right now, but I'm gonna show you. This is what the app, it's called Trello. I'm not sure. Hi, Rebecca. No worries. Cornell went long. All right. So this app is really good for having like kind of like a schedule wise. And like I said, schedule is going to be your best friend working full time and doing this business. So just have your schedule. Like I said, mine's in my brain because that's how I work. If you need to put it on paper, put it on paper. But if you don't do it and you keep saying, I'm going to get to it. Oh, okay. I think I'm supposed to go, but I'm not in the mood. It's never going to happen. And you're just going to keep putting it off. So get your schedule, do it, and stick to that and keep doing it, because once you keep doing it, you're going to be like me and have anxiety when your schedule is off. I'm still trying to get back because mine was thrown off. So anyways, so when you open up Trello, I think it looks like this. I've used mine a couple times. So I have a couple personal boards. Well, I have like 3. So I have messenger parties, so I keep like all like the messenger party posts in here. I keep affiliates, which Jen Marie will be going over. Get you out of healthcare too. I have all my affiliate posts there. And here is another key. So having your Facebook posts planned out, whatever that is, it's called Trello, Trello. So I have like a board called Facebook posts. There's nothing in it yet, but you should be able to, you create like a board. So mine says Monday right here. I don't know if you can see, because I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think that's it. So that's what I have. And like I said with Facebook, you can only like save one draft. So here it will give you to save throughout the entire week. Whether one day you want to post motivational, whether the next you want to post it before and after, the next day you want to post an opportunity, whatever, and the next post maybe like a family post, something about your personal life, whatever that is, you can have this here and set. So during the week, your brain doesn't have to like be freaking out and thinking what the heck to post. Think about this at night. Think about playing this out on the weekend and maybe on Sunday nights before, you know, the work week starts. Do it up, plan it out. So you can hit, I have mine named as a Monday, and then I'm going to hit, let me see here. I think I have to type something. So I'm going to write post, and then I'm going to hit add. Okay, yes. So you just type something, post there. It's Trello. I'm going to post there, and then you're going to hit it again. And this is going to pop up right here. I know it's backwards. I apologize. But there's a spot right here where you can hit description. So right there in the description, you can post whatever your word is going to say. If it's the motivational thing, if it's something about the products, if it's something about your personal life, your opportunity, you're going to type it all out right there. And then you're going to hit done. This stuff is also great for stay-at-home mamas that get their time sucked. Exactly, true. You are so right. Like if you have, you know, maybe a little newborn or whatever it is with your moms, you know, I know kids with your moms, with your kids. Never mind. But I'm not a mom myself, but I hear, I know, I feel, I've watched 6 kids, you know, time does get crazy. So even having all this information could be really beneficial to you. Did it save the pic and the post? It will on Trello. So you'll save, you'll type out the description, and then there's an attachments symbol at the bottom in the board that I created, and you're just going to hit that, and then you're going to choose from photo, and all my photos will pop up, and I'll choose a photo. So then when you go to hit like save it, you'll just hit X and X out of it, and then when you go to save it, you click on it, and you'll have your description and your attachment. So all you have to do for when Monday comes around, whenever you decide to do this post at 8 o'clock at night, in the morning, whatever that is, doesn't take much time thinking. You just copy and paste your description and you just upload the photo. Super simple, and it just gives a way for you to like be quick with your time, because you might not have time. You're like, maybe like at night you have to put your kids to bed or all this stuff and you don't have time. You're like, oh my God, I didn't post anything for the day. Like you have it all set up throughout the week through this Trello app. And it's pretty user friendly, so there's nothing like too crazy about it. But if you have any questions, you can always let me know as well. I'm going back to my notes here. Okay. And then with my lives that I do. So like I said, you know how I said creating a bunch of like content throughout the when you're doing after your lives on the weekends, so you have to post. Well, all my lives, that not all of them, but some of my lives that I've repurpose them. I created a YouTube channel too. I also have an Instagram, so I will download my lives using the Friendly app and I'll upload them to YouTube. And I'll maybe if there's a portion of my life that I liked, I'd upload it to Instagram. If I did a TikTok, I would maybe use that as one day of my content on Facebook and upload the TikTok to Facebook. So all those social media platforms, you can repurpose your content. And I think, trying to go through all my notes, and I know I talk really fast. So if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. Drop them in the comments. A lot of the DMOs Ashley will be going over, and you can take those methods that she says and put them into your schedule. I think scheduling is so important. I feel like my mom when I say that. But it's so true with this business, because if you don't, we all have time, but it's very limited time if you do work full time. As a mom, or as, you know, in a corporate world, whatever that is, you know, our time is limited, and we have to use this time, you know, kind of, I don't know if sparingly is the right word. So use those pockets of time wisely and do those method of operations, you know, connecting with people. And I don't want to like ruin everything she says, but before work, lunch break, after work, set that schedule of your lives, because if you don't, I feel like it's just a thing where you're going to say, okay, I think I'll go live Thursday. Thursday rolls around. I'm tired. I'm home from work. I had a rough day. You just have to set yourself accountable for that. And that's like the big thing with working full time, I feel like, is setting yourself accountable. And I hope I gave some great tips. I always get off here and I'm always like, okay, I should have said that. I forgot to say that, but it is what it is. If you guys have any questions, you can always drop them in the comments and I will answer them, or you can message me, anything. I got you. I know how hard it is, but you are the one that, you're welcome, Amy. But I give you guys a lot of credit for hitting the join button, because you have a goal in mind and you did not use the excuse of, I don't have a lot of time. Because, you know, this business is for people with this business is for busy people. So you're welcome, guys. I hope you guys got valuable information. And I think tomorrow, I'm not sure what tomorrow is. Have a great night, Brenda. I don't know. You're welcome, Helen. All right, guys. So like I said, if you have any questions, drop in the comments or message me, whatever that is. But welcome to every of the new BIs that joined. We are so excited to have you on the team, and you're going to get a lot of information in the next few days. And I hope it's all valuable to you. And Ashley's next. So that's perfect. So all her daily methods of operations that is key to growing your business, fit them into your schedule. You got this, guys, and you guys will all be successful. Hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.